What's going on, everyone? This is Flamesword from Halo Pro Team Status Quo. I want to give a huge shout out to our sponsor, Red Bull. Thanks for hooking us with these sweet Astros. The design of them is awesome. The hats, the hoodies, the shirts, the water bottles, the soon-to-come fridge, the soon-to-come packs of stacks of Red Bulls for me to keep gaming. Just basically, thanks for everything you guys have done for us. Thanks for bringing our team into your family, and we all really appreciate it. Also, a huge shout out to Design This Box. They made our team website. They make top hand quality websites. These are some of the best websites I've ever seen on the web. So if your team's looking for a website, go check out designthisbox.com. And if you want to see what they look like, go check out ours out first at teamstatusquo.com. So straight into it, guys. I just want to say it. Status quo. We finally did it. We took Dallas. Here's the trophy for it. Halo Reach champions. Um, Basically, with this trophy, I'm gonna look for somehow to engrave it. I'm gonna be wanting to get our player names basically down the line with our coach, and it's a huge event for us. It's a huge win for us. It's all our first win, and doing it with a team that we teamed together for a year, it makes it even that much better. And we're going on for 2 years now. Um, as a lot of you saw, I tweeted that I have like three major goals. Winning the event was one of them, and the other one is for our team to stick together. And winning the event with this team, knowing that we're going to be sticking together for a long time, just feels amazing. And I can't wait to continue competing for years to come. As I feel with this group of guys, we could accomplish anything that we want. Um, Bottom line, I'm going to go straight into the questions. I got some solid questions. I picked 10 of the best out of 40, 50 questions. So I hope you guys enjoy this. First question goes out to MLG X Factor. How important is the SQ chemistry? Should more teams follow and stay together longer? Yes, teams should stay together as long as possible. I mean, if you go to two events and it doesn't work out, then I can understand why you guys would break up and switch. But if it's one bad tournament, I wouldn't really look into breaking up. You could fix your flaws, and then if you see after that second event that the same flaws happen, then that's when it's time to move on. Our chemistry is very important. It's gotten to the point where I know Enable's going to flank. I know if Assault says he's next to me, he's going to go the entire way with me, and I know wherever Ace is, he's putting shots into the entire other team and getting them weak for us. So our team chemistry is phenomenal. Roy put it the best way. Every time that it seemed there was about to be a one-on-one fight, one of our other guys would come out of nowhere and it would be always a two-on-one for us. So our chemistry has gotten to the point where it's getting scary, and the longer we stick together, the better it's going to get. Second question goes to XXX Shade XXX. If you had to name one thing, what would you say finally got you over the hump and able to win your first tourney? Honestly, in my opinion, it would be getting second at Nationals last year. After we got second at Nationals, or at least in my opinion, it left a huge hole in my stomach, and I was just hungry for first. I was so close to it, and not only was I close to it at an event, but a national event. So knowing that I got that close to it made me want it that much more. And as soon as we came to this event, we started off shaky. We didn't get to warm up really, but after that we were rolling on all cylinders, and we didn't lose one series after that, and we came out with a W. So that is, in my opinion, what got us over the hump. Getting second, feeling how close it was to first, is what pushed us all that much harder to win the event. Next question is Ray Dunn Dirty asks, could you see yourself retiring anytime soon? If you do, will you still do something involved with MLG? In my opinion, I do not see myself retiring anytime soon. I still go to school and stuff, and I'm planning on riding this wave as long as I can. Uh, if I ever do retire, I don't know if I'll be one of those amazing players where I'll just remain in the league until I'm 40 or something like that. I never know. But if I do retire, I would definitely want to stay involved with MLG. I would like to come back as a commentator or as a staff member, referee, something. I would not want to lose this in my life. I think MLG plays a huge part in my life, and as it does to many others. And I know so many people in the community that I want to stay in touch with everyone. Next question goes from none other than old Carbon player Gandhi. He asked me, if you could team with any three people from all eras of MLG, who would it be? The three other people I would team with would have to be Gandhi from Halo 2, who's our commentator now and does an awesome job at commentating. aside from Halo 2, or even aside from Halo 3 or Halo Reach, but he's known from the Halo 2 era, and Clutch from the Halo 3 era. I think this would be a dominant team. I mean, with Gandhi and Clutch, you would just have people smack talking the other team. I don't think the other team would be able to focus on how to play the game. They would just be so frustrated with two guys smack talking them that me inside would just be able to get so many kills, so many easy kills because the other team's just looking at us trying to get them to be quiet. But Gandhi and Clutch would just keep running their mouth. So it'd be an awesome team. I think it'd be a deadly team. If you guys want to try it out, hit me up. You guys know my tag. Scott, if you want to come out of retirement from commentating, just let me know because I think that'd be a solid team. Next question goes to distinction. Why did you choose the name Flamesword for your tag? I chose Flamesword basically because in eighth grade I was a huge bigger nerd than I am now, and I used to play a lot of card games. I played Magic, Yu-Gi-Oh, Pokemon, you name it. I had it. I was playing it, and Yu-Gi-Oh was big for me in eighth grade. So there was a card called Flame Swordsman. As soon as I got on my Xbox, I got Halo 1 and Halo 2. I beat Halo 1, and then I put in the Halo 2. I put in my free 3-month subscription code, and I was like, oh, Flame Swordsman, I'm going to put this. So I put it. It didn't go through, so I had to shorten it, and I kept Flame Sword. I had to add 2 numbers to it. I put 2 numbers for my birthday, and that's basically how my gamer tag came along. Uh, Next question comes from Scout PX. If you could change one thing in your career, what would it have been? If I could change anything throughout my entire Halo career, it would be timing. So, or basically how persuasive I could have been. When I was 16, I wish I could have persuaded my parents more into letting me go to events. They were afraid of me traveling, so I really didn't get to go to events in '06, '07, '05. I only got to go to '06 Meadows, which I would live 10 minutes away. So they let me go to that one because they dropped me off. So if I could do anything, it'd be the timing or just the ability to convince my parents to have let me go when I was younger. Because if I could be where I am right now when I was 16, uh, it would be amazing. I would be loving it. But I mean, I don't have it. It's not a huge regret to me because I'm enjoying it. As you all know, I just love. I love to live life to the fullest, and I'm happy right now, just like I was happy back then, and everything's just going great for me. So I'm not too worried about it. Next question goes to VVV0. Uh, would you like to compete in another game besides Halo? If I could, I wish I could compete in fighter games. Every time I go to like Nerd Palace in Jersey or the LAN Network, when I see people playing the arcade games and they're playing Street Fighter, Marvel vs. Capcom, I'm like, oh man, this game looks sick to watch. I wish I could play it, but every time I attempt to play it, I'm just a button smasher. So I mean, if there's any fighter pros out there that are watching this, definitely hit me up. I would love to learn some tips. I would love to get better at those games, and that would definitely be some sort of type of game I would like to compete in, either be Smash, Street Fighter, or Marvel. Just any type of fighter I think would be exciting to compete in. Because I mean, I watch YouTube videos of it, and the crowd goes insane to fight. So I would just love it. Next question goes to I hate my bike 456. Who's the best Reach player in your opinion? Alright. So everyone knows, a lot of people would say Roy, Lunchbox here, which I think are phenomenal players. Roy could turn the game around at any moment with Snipe. Lunch's new playstyle for Reach is amazing. I mean, he still does objective, but he also has this new aggressive playstyle, which just gets stuff started for his team. And I think he's an insane and a great player to watch. And then you got Lethal, Amish, and Drillin coming out of the combine, placing second at this last event, and they're amazing players. But if I had to give it up, in my opinion, it would be Assault. A lot of people think Assault is underrated, and it's for a good reason. The kid is sick. His shot is insane. When he wants to play to his full potential, he's one of the best players in the game. And when he's playing at his best, no one can stop him. He's gonna win every fight. Uh, I basically think he becomes a mix between me and Enable. Enable is got the better shot weapon control than me, and I got the better smart play than him. And I think when Assault's at his best, he's just a combination of us both. And it's amazing to watch. We saw it last year at Nationals at Dallas when we played second, and then this event he was going off every map with a new tube. He was picking it up and just wrecking kids. Next question comes from Adrenalize. How do you keep a healthy life and gaming life equally balanced so well? Well, for me, I have a set schedule. No matter what time, I'm usually gonna wake up at 10:30, 11:30 when I can on the week, and depending on what days I have school. And as soon as I wake up, I go eat. I wait an hour. I go to the gym. I come back. I have my protein, and I eat a meal after working out, and then I wait another hour before eating. And then as soon as I eat that's technically my lunch, the meal an hour after my workout. I go on to every 2 hours I'll be eating. So I like to eat every 2 hours. It keeps my metabolism running, so all the nutrients are being spread throughout my body. I feel energized even though I'm sitting in a seat, and that's how I'm able to maintain my body type, how it's so fit and just cut and stuff. So that's what I do. And I do it because as soon as I come out of the gym, I'll be home at 1:30, and then I have the entire rest of the day for homework and gaming, so it's perfect. Go to the gym in the morning, guys. It'll be a lot more productive if you can. If you're in high school, I understand. And final question comes from Simone Burns. What was the main thing you and the rest of Sasco worked on between the loss in Dallas 2010 against FE and the win on Sunday at the past event? Honestly, I think it was just our hunger. We felt so close to first at that event that we understood what we would have to finally do. And at that event is when Assault finally became a top player in this league, in my opinion. He finally understood how he had to play the game, and from there we were able to restructure our gameplay, our play style, and it's just been working for us. And for a team sticking together already for a year long and counting, um, with our chemistry and just fixing our play style, it felt easy, and we felt that as soon as we obtained this new play style, we were ready to just dominate, and we came into the event and we just did that. So I'm pumped. Other quick questions I want to touch on, since a lot of them have the same. How was the main stage? The main stage, I liked the new main stage a lot more than the other one. It only hit me towards the end of it. Uh, at one point, I stared across the main stage when I was playing its Impact, and I was like, wow, there's this many more people in the crowd than I'm used to seeing, because the old main stage was just bleachers all over going to the sides, which was cool and all, but in my opinion, seeing a sea of people is so much better. Because I mean, when I used to spectate, I knew like if I got knocked out of the event already, I would be usually behind the bleachers and I would have to watch up the screen. So being able to see the people who would usually be behind the bleachers was a cool thing. I felt like I got an adrenaline rush from it, and it just made me play better. So I enjoy the new main stage. Also, a lot of people are asking about the player introductions. I enjoy the player introductions. Um, I thought it was cool that they did one on each player of the team when they were doing them. I can't wait till they incorporate gameplay into it. We should be seeing some clips in the introductions, and this will allow for people to see how sick each player really is and what kind of plays they can pull off. Uh, so yeah, that's basically it. I want to give a huge shout out to my team. Naval, Ace, Assault, our new coach Diesel. If you haven't heard, Diesel is a new coach. He's 6'8". He's an intimidating guy from behind us. Um, he's a great coach, best coach I've ever had. His only flaw is that he always misses a camo time. He's missed one at the LAN at the event, so we blame him for camo time. So if you're ever playing with him, just make fun of him for missing camo times. Once again, thank Red Bull for all the sweet gear, design this box for the sweet website, and that's it, guys. This is the trophy. This is for you guys. We're gonna try to get as many as we can, and I hope you enjoy this vlog, guys. Peace.